Hey folks, Troy Dooley here with the weekly MLM News and Review. You can check out the complete news report and the article over at MLM News Desk or MLM Help Desk. You can find out exactly what's going on. I tell you, it's just been a great week. I want to thank everybody because you guys have made this the #1 watched weekly news report in the world. And thank you. We've got over 45,000 now downloads of our new mobile app. People are watching it on their smartphones, all over the social profiles, on the blogs itself. I just want to say thank you for that because the team, but I try to do our best to put out the facts, to put out that information, to give you guys what it takes to win, whether you're a company owner, somebody looking at this industry, or a distributor. And I thank you for taking the time to watch this. It means a lot to me. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Something that's interesting, MonaVie, a company that some people call controversial. I know I do. It's run by some wildcats, to say the least. But this is a great report, something distributors can use. It came out July 5th. The Department of Agriculture here in the United States literally did a what do you call it? A review? Not a review. It's a case study. And they were using animals. They were using mice. But here's what they found out, and I think this is great. It says the MonaVie juice has a significant cardioprotective property that in the animal models have exhibited cardioprotective effects by reducing free radical cell membrane damage and boosting antioxidant levels. Look, this is something that MonaVie has been talking about. They've been saying our product, one of their products, they have many juices now, can help. And now this study is just another step towards proving that. And I really think that's cool. I think it's awesome. I believe that companies have to put out a product that really works. You can't just have fly-by-night companies. That's not going to work. And if you think I'm joking, let me tell you what's going to happen if you're putting out a fly-by-night product. Came in this week. Art Meakin, another great leader in direct selling, sent this in to me, and I was blown away with it, to be quite honest. This comes from Natural News. It's a website, kind of like our MLM News Desk, but it's in the supplement industry, not even in direct selling. Listen to this headline. FDA unleashes in-game scheme to outlaw virtually all dietary supplements formulated after 1994. That means one of my favorite products right here, Life Shots by 2110, would have to come off the shelf. It means this new coffee from Javita that I drink periodically on the weekdays would come off the shelf. Because as I studied this, I'm going to put all this up on the blog, the application that every company would have to submit for each and every product that they've had out on the shelf since 1994 have to be submitted in writing, has to be mailed through the U.S. Postal Service. Makes sense because the Postal Service has been using money. This is a way to generate cash flow for them too. Has to go in, be accepted at the FDA. When they stamp it, that starts a 75-day cooling off period. Almost 90 days, I've estimated this, almost 90 days the products have to come off the shelf. What's that going to do for direct selling? What's it going to do for GNC? What's it going to do to the fitness magazine world? Because they're going to have to rip every article and get rid of each and every advertisement that's in there. I mean, literally, this is what's going on. I personally believe it has to do with the pharmaceutical industry. Now, here's what I would like for you guys to do. Don't just take my word for it. Go over here and read this. I'm going to put up the FDA site so you can actually see what it says. I'm going to put it up there. It's boring, but you need to watch it. You need to read it. You need to get a hold of your attorneys, get a hold of your company CEOs, your upline. You need to spread it. We need a grassroots effort to let the FDA say, no, we're not in on this. You're going to devastate an economy worse than it already is. And if that's what this administration's about, I'm not talking about Obama. I'm talking about the Democrat, Republican. If this is what, we need to let them know you're not coming back in 2012. Because this is crap. This is our livelihood. We need to let people know that. So and that's the important part. Of anything else in this report, hey, it's going to be great stuff, but that's the important part right there. This is a major offensive against our profession. We've got to stop it. Some great news, though, over here at thestreet.com, man. Powerful website. Awesome. New Skin. Their stock just hit a 52-week high. Here's why I'm excited about this. I'm a firm believer for a stock to go up, for shareholders to gain value, you have to have a product that the end user is using so much they continue to buy it, and it raises that income, that raises that cash flow, the volume coming into the company. I believe that in direct selling, that the company has to truly partner with their field force, the brokers, the distributors, the independent business owners, whatever you call them, that's out there making a difference. When you do that, shareholder value rises, and this is exciting about Nu Skin. I think it's awesome. Kevin Grimes, one of the premier MLM attorneys in the business. This is a guy that I respect for his military service. I respect from his inside as a corporate counsel at Melaleuca. When you look at what Kevin's background is, it's phenomenal. Something that Kevin is a proponent of, and something that I believe in, is that we need to enhance the image of direct selling. And the only way to really do that is to educate distributors all the way up to company owners, to brand new people getting in this profession. There's too much propaganda and just outright bullcrap that people do. They say, oh, it's in a gray area, it's legal. No. Kevin and I have not always seen eye to eye. Matter of fact, a couple of his clients, I've said, man, this just doesn't cut it. This is wrong. Now, in some cases, I've gotten to know the company owners and realized I was wrong. In a couple of cases, those companies have made changes based on Kevin's recommendation. Sadly, in some cases, clients don't listen to their attorneys either, and they still do crazy things. Kevin launched MLM Compliance Virtual Training. You can go to MLMComplianceVT.com. Now, this isn't for average distributors. It's for big teams that want to partner with Kevin and his firm, and they want to get trained, they want to get certified. It's for corporations, direct selling companies. Now, that being the case, here's what I want every distributor watching this video to do. This would change our industry. You know, last week we talked about the flash mob mentality. Let's use that in a positive way, and let's everybody go over to MLM Compliance VT, virtual training, MLMComplianceVT.com. Scroll to the bottom and hit contact. There's an email address on there. I want you to hit it. I want you to give your name, your company name, and I want you to say, we want to get certified. Because what we're going to do, and I say we because I'm going to volunteer my time to help Kevin do this. If enough of you do this, we're going to go through, we're going to look at every email, we're going to find out which companies that you guys represent. We're going to be making phone calls and saying, look, we have basically an online email petition from your distributors, your field force, saying they want to get educated, they want to get certified, they want to get trained. And we're going to do everything we can to help you out. Kevin and his team's been at this close to a year. I know that 9 months of this was just in writing the scripts and putting these videos together. Folks, Kevin Grimes and his partners over there at Grimes and Reese are phenomenal guys and girls. This is amazing. You need to be a part of it. Okay, this is some powerful stuff. I know I've talked to my attorney, Kevin Thompson, many times, and he agrees. We're all, you'd be amazed how many of us are on the same page. We want to enhance the image. We want to give the right education, the right information. This is a plus. And it goes right along with what I'm about to talk about that is going to be controversial. Three new companies have come out, and they're basically just shell games. I'm going to be straight up bold here. Okay, one of them is called Club Asteria. It's an international-based company. You get in, you pay your membership fee, and they're gonna do all kinds of philanthropy work. But all you're getting is a PLR, a private labeled rights product. It's basically an ebook that somebody says, here, I wrote it, but you can put your name on it. It's antiquated stuff, and it's, hey, I've used them. They work. If you go in and update the information, make it real, make it yours, that's fine. That isn't what's going to happen here. These people are selling it as if this is going to change your life. The other big one that's hitting the United States is AutoXTen. I went over there, downloaded every video, downloaded their conference call, and that's what really pissed me off was their conference call, to be quite honest. It launches with a gentleman saying, guess what? We've crashed the conference call bridge. Last night we just crashed it. It's never happened before. You know, there's not a conference call bridge company that's been in business for more than a week that hasn't crashed a conference call bridge, because people, you never know. You go and you pay, or you get a free one, and then all the people join, and you just can't put it together. You try to bridge it together, it doesn't work. Bunch of crappy hype, and I hate that. I looked at their website. Give us $10 and you can make $199,000, but it's not guaranteed. I'm going to put up their disclosure statements. I'm going to let you see it. Because I'm just shaking my head. They put up these fly-by-night products. I'm sure they were custom made just for them, cost them a few $100. But it makes it look legit. You're buying a membership and we're giving you this. And if you upgrade $150, you can go to phase 4 or whatever it is. A 4x4 follow me matrix. We're all going to make money together. That's just crap. This is what makes it wrong. They're not even a network marketing company, but they're using the comp plan. Makes it look like, and here's what happens. People give $10, and some of you are going to yell. You're going to comment on the blog post. You're going to comment on the social profiles, and here's what you're going to say. Troy, it's just $10. Yeah, it's just $10. $10 from 1,000 people is how much? $10 from 50,000 people is how much? Especially when you're only paying out a little bit of it, because it doesn't work. Well, this one's going to work, Troy. You're going to be wrong. That'd be great. But so far, when I've come after companies like this and I've warned distributors, those companies that didn't tweak and go get consulting, go get the attorneys and make sure they were doing it right, you know what? They're not around. I yelled and griped about the auto surf industry a few years ago, and I had great friends say, you were wrong, Troy. This is the wave of the future. This is the way it's going to do. That industry no longer exists, and some of the biggest players were picked up by the Secret Service and charged with major crimes. Give us $5, give us $10, give us $25, and you can make tens of thousands of dollars, and people did. But at the end of the day, the average distributor lost, and I hate that. That's why you need to get educated. You need to understand compliance. We cannot ride a gray area. We got to run a good profession, because if we don't, we're all going to be in trouble. Because there's already companies out there, YTB, Fortune High Tech, that rode the edges for years. YTB was publicly traded. And in the end, look what happened. Burnlound looked good, but look what happened. Legitimate companies have been hit, and look what's happened. I guarantee you, just because you think $10 is nothing, it is to me. Because you, who are sitting there trying to pay your phone bills, trying to pay the grocery bills, trying to take care of things while the economy turns, you get hurt, and then you go and tell somebody it doesn't work, and we get more egg on our face because we propagated all this garbage crap. This company said, our Alexa ratings are great, and Alexa's the premier rating company. No, they're not. They're just a division of Amazon. You can manipulate the Alexa rankings just like that. It's funny, too, that their traffic's coming from Bangladesh, Norway, Sweden, Philippines, Russia. See, that's a problem right there. And all of a sudden you get all this crap, and then all of a sudden hackers get it. I mean, it's bad. Don't have to like it. You don't have to like me. All I'm telling you, go do it if you want to. This is America. You have the right to join any company you want to, but you better be daggum cautious. And if you do this, if you go join, I don't care how many of them there are out there. I got another one just now on Facebook, but all of them, you go join at your own risk. But listen, don't let me hear you bitching and complaining down the road when it doesn't work for you and you lose your money. Because if you'd have taken time to do it right, join a good company, one that's got a legitimate product of some kind out there, I'm telling you what, it would have been harder, you bet. But you would have done it and done it right. Guys, just listen sometimes. Don't take the easy road. There's no get rich quick. Live life like it's an epic adventure. I'll see you at the top. Watch out next week right here for our weekly news in review. Bye now.